A mosquito fire burning in Placer and El Dorado counties for the first time. Firefighters have some containment. This is time-lapse video near Forest Hill over the last hour. You can see the fire is still putting up a lot of smoke this evening. Thousands of homes still threatened, and there's still a lot of work to do in the steep terrain. An elderly couple was saved earlier today from Volcanoville Road, and we will tell you more about that in just a second. Want to turn it over to meteorologist Dirk Verdorn for a look at the conditions there right now.
Yeah, what's interesting is we see the cloud cover, and there's some activity going on in the Sierra, so that's a sign for better conditions. That cloud cover means cooler temperatures, higher humidity, and those are all welcomed things for firefighters in that area, but it does kind of stir up maybe the winds a little bit more. But let's go into that area and see that we have conditions that have been fairly calm lately. This is from a station at Forest Hill. We have southwest winds at only 1 mile per hour. Again, no gusts of wind, just very light winds, temperature of 84 degrees, and humidity, though, still very dry. 17% humidity. Even with the cloud cover, feels a little muggy. But you can see the extent of this fire has made its way from Forest Hill towards Volcanoville and all the way down past Duvre and areas up past Michigan Bluff and farther north along Forest Hill Road. And you can see that it has grown tremendously over the past several days and producing a lot of smoke. So here's a look at the air quality. Currently, we're looking at levels that are unhealthy. Grass Valley, Nevada City, also from about Colfax up past Alta and on your way to Donner Summit is where you see those levels of pollutants in the air, the smoke that's in the air at higher levels. And also from South Lake Tahoe towards Kirkwood and Bear Valley, we see this also in through Nevada, Carson City and Topaz Lake area. So there's a lot of smoke that's being produced, and that smoke has been pushed up slope or up the mountain, up the slope of the Sierra and towards the Tahoe Basin. So that's where it's been going so far today. But as we go through the night, we see that the winds relax and the air kind of shifts and we get that flow coming down the slope. It's not going to go to too low of elevations, but we will see it kind of spread out through Calaveras County and into Tuolumne counties where we'll see some of that smoke develop. And then it'll extend also up in through Sierra counties, Placer counties and Nevada County, as well as Yuba County. We'll be seeing some of that smoke in thicker concentrations. And then as we go through tomorrow, we are looking at those winds again, pushing everything basically off to the east and to the northeast. So that's the kind of the progression that we're going to see as far as the weather is concerned in those winds. Now back over to Orko Manna, who's up in Placer County with more details about what's going on there.
Yeah, Dirk, right now we just got to Forest Hill and it's pretty quiet up here. A lot of people taking those evacuation orders very seriously. Where we are, we can see that smoke that you're talking about. We are just a little bit away from where the fire lines are. And again, you can see that thick gray smoke because of the fire. Again, a really, really large fire that is burning. At least, as you said, CAL FIRE does have some containment on it now, about 10%. Again, is that update that we got this morning. So again, you can see all of that smoke. And then we want to show you this area of town here. We just, as I mentioned, just got here and it's very quiet. A lot of the shops here closed. No activity, no one driving through. Every now and then we'll see maybe a CAL FIRE truck kind of drive this way, closer in that direction, which is where, again, the fire is closer to that part of Forest Hill and Michigan Bluff, again, in that direction. So again, we are seeing a lot of that smoke, and we are seeing just not a lot of activity here, just a lot of businesses, homes closed up, boarded up, and then we are seeing some emergency vehicles and some CAL FIRE vehicles come through this area. We're going to make our way a little bit closer to where the actual fire lines are, and we'll have more updates for you on air and online. For now, reporting live in Forest Hill, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
Orko, thank you so much for the update. And as crews continue to fight the fire, there's still no estimate of how many homes have been destroyed. KCRA 3's Aaron Heff shows us what's left behind.
The mosquito fire, burning since last Tuesday, threatening thousands of homes, but no tally yet on how many are now gone.
Damage assessments for the most part are delayed during wildfires because, well, most of the attention is actually going towards fighting the fire. But that causes a lot of tension for the people stuck behind evacuation lines, wondering if their homes are still standing. Driving down this hill, Michigan Bluff Road, it's parallel to Gorman Ranch Road, and it's very obvious that 5 separate properties did not make it through the mosquito fire. But if you can continue down this hill, we can find 15 homes untouched by fire. We're in the historic district of Michigan Bluff, and this is what it looks like as of Sunday morning. But mere feet behind some of these untouched properties, the ground completely scorched, just showing how hard this firefight has been. Fire crews are working deep in these valleys, the terrain with unmaintained roads and weather all playing their own role. Some areas looking like this, while others are completely unscathed. Down on Bath Road in Forest Hill, you can see retardant in the trees, these dozer lines cut in the night, and fire hose on this street lined with homes. Though the foothills are lined with private roads, homes tucked deep into these woods, and over this charred ground, there's still no telling what may lie at the end. In Placer County, Aaron Heft, KCRA 3 News.
An elderly couple was saved earlier today from Volcanoville Road. El Dorado County Sheriff's Office released this video of the rescue. The couple told rescuers they were stuck inside the fire lines with their 2 dogs and had no way to evacuate as their vehicle was not working. A deputy had to drive through the fire line in extremely smoky conditions, as you can see here. Fortunately, the couple and their dogs are safe. The smoke from the mosquito fire is thick in the Sierra. This video was shared with us by a viewer. She said they were on I-80 just past Dutch Flat when they shot this video, and you can see how thick that smoke is. The viewer here says this video just doesn't do it justice, adding that it looked like dusk and you could see cars traveling in the opposite direction. The Placer County SPCA is asking for help tonight to care for the animals evacuated from their homes. Placer County Animal Services has stepped up, taking care of animals until families can go back home. Now they need help with donations.
Things like basic things like food, additional stainless steel bowls for food and water, crates because they don't have enough housing. They do actually have to house some animals in crates, litter boxes, cat litter. The list goes on. And they also are taking care of farm animals and ranch animals. So they require goat feed and pig feed and goose feed and things that we don't typically even see here in Roseville, but we're asking for donations so we can get them up to Placer County Animal Services for all of that myriad animals that they're taking care of right now.
Placer County Animal Services has received about 200 animals so far. People looking to help can contact the Placer County SPCA directly. And tomorrow morning, the Placerville Boys and Girls Club will be helping evacuees out by providing childcare. This is open to kids ages 5 through 18 who are impacted by the evacuations. The center is located on Mallard Lane in Placerville Monday through Friday from 8 to 6. The club will provide this service until all evacuations are lifted. As the mosquito fire continues to grow, it's forcing more people out of their homes, sending residents looking for some help. The Bell Road Baptist Church in Auburn has closed its evacuation center, but a new emergency shelter is opening at Sierra College in Rockland. Auburn Regional Park Gym is opening temporarily for RVs and trailers. There's parking, bathrooms, and access to showers there. And the Nevada County Fairgrounds is accepting both small and large evacuated animals.